computer innovation topic that I chose is video conferencing. And video conferencing is defined as the holding of a conference among people at remote locations by means of transmitted audio and video signals. There are many benefits to video conferencing, and the four aspects of video conferencing that I am going over today is purpose, the effects and impacts, the technical aspects, and the relationship to data. So the first page, the purpose, is indicate the name of the innovation and provide a clear description of its intended purpose. So the name of my innovation is video conferencing, and there are many purposes for this innovation. This innovation has solved many problems and created many opportunities for people across the world. Video conferencing has made long-distance communication a lot easier, and before video conferencing and the internet, calling long distance with a phone was very expensive and the connection was often poor. Video conferencing programs such as FaceTime and Skype, we can now make a call anywhere in the world for free, as long as you have an internet connection. This has given people the opportunity to communicate with loved ones that live far away like never before. One benefit that is related to video conferences is in relation to business. Before video conferencing, people that worked in business often had to travel long distances to have meetings and conduct international business deals. But with video conferencing, you can very often have meetings in the same office that you work in through video conferencing. This saves a lot of time and money for businesses, and for this reason, it can be a lot easier for businesses to conduct deals because not everyone had to be in the same room to conduct a deal. And this is a video that further discusses the advantages of video conferencing in relation to business.
This is a story about Ron. Ron is the CEO of a multinational business with headquarters in London. The company has offices all around the world with executives in each office. Each month, all of the executives fly to London for a board meeting. The team find traveling takes up valuable time and disrupts their work-life balance. And CFO Karen is concerned that meeting expenses are growing. Ron asks his executives for solutions. Dave, the IT director, has an idea. Dave recently read a few articles from Polycom and Videocall about the benefits of video conferencing and how it's revolutionizing the business workplace. This might be a perfect solution for Ron. Dave carries out more research and speaks to Videocall. Videocall were great to talk to. They listened to Ron, Dave, and Karen's pain points and talked them through the different options. Installation of the solution went really smoothly. And Ron's employees were trained on how to use the equipment, making the whole process enjoyable. Now the executives need only be in the same room a few times a year, but they can still have all the important monthly face-to-face meetings they need and share documents as if they were in the same room. This means that the executives are happy. Their work-life balance has improved. Karen is happy as the cost of video conferencing is cheaper than the travel. Dave is happy. It was a very successful project. And Ron is happy as morale and productivity are up, which is making his company more successful.
As you can see, that video discusses the various benefits that video conferencing has in relation to business. The next question is explain the impact that the innovation has had on society and economy and culture. So video conferencing has impacted both culture and society in many ways. Video conferencing has changed the way people communicate with each other. With video conferencing, you can now communicate face-to-face between long distances, which cannot be done on a phone call or through email. Video conferencing can also make your job easier and more flexible because video conferencing gives you the ability to work from home in some cases. This picture right here shows the 2011 video conferencing monthly savings when replacing travel, and the highest reported savings was in October, where they saved $25,425. As you can see, video conferencing can save businesses a lot of money. This next picture further discusses how video conferencing is beneficial for businesses. This video I made with two of my friends, and they demonstrate how you can use video conferencing to communicate and keep a relationship through long distance.
Oh, for real, it's raining out here too.
You want to see?
Oh, yo.
Oh shit! There it is.
Wow.
Wow.
Damn, it's been like a grip since I've seen it. I mean, for real.
Yeah, it's been like 5 years.
Way too long.
Yeah,
Way too long.
What's going on, man?
Video conferencing is important because it lets you get in touch with people that are far away and communicate with people in other places that you haven't seen in a long time. And also it's good for business because you can contact foreign investors and people like that through video conferencing and make international deals. So I created that video with the WeVideo, which is a website where you can edit existing video footage that you have and put it all together. I recorded the footage with my iPhone, and yeah, if you want a website that will record video and let you edit, then WeVideo is definitely a good website to use. The next question is indicate one field other than computer science which this innovation has impacted or has the potential to impact. So another field other than computer science where video conferencing has impacted is education. Video conferencing allows a more variety of material in the classroom. For example, a guest lecturer can teach a class through video conferencing even if they're not in the room. Also, it is easier to attend classes and meet with students and professors with video conferencing if they can't be in the same room for some reason. Also, video conferencing allows education to be more accessible to students in remote areas because they can take classes completely online and there's no need to be in the same room to attend a lesson. The next section discusses the technical aspects of video conferencing. So, describe how a user interacts with the innovation. Users interact with video conferencing through video conferencing software such as Skype or FaceTime. This software can be downloaded as apps on your computer or mobile device. The software uses the internet to contact another person who has the same software installed. With this software, you are able to listen and see the other person as though you're in the same room. This is called point-to-point video conferencing. Another type of video conferencing is multi-point video conferencing, and this is where more than two people are involved. Multiple people may be calling from different locations, or one person may be broadcasting to multiple devices in one place. Multi-point video conferencing is especially useful for businesses and schools. The next question discusses how the innovation incorporates at least one of the big ideas of abstraction, algorithms, programming, and / the internet to accomplish its purpose. So, video conferencing requires special signal processing algorithms that you need for virtually for any communication channel. During a video conferencing server receives streams for each participant and decodes and decreases them in resolution. All these stages require massive computational power. Delays in server processing might impair video quality as a result of recompression, and all of these servers use the internet to communicate with one another. This picture demonstrates how multi-point video conferencing works. So one computer broadcasts the video and it goes through a server first before it gets broadcast, and after the server it can get broadcasted to multiple devices. The next section discusses the relationship to data. So describe how the innovation consumes data or produces data and / or transforms data. So successful video conferencing from mobile and laptop devices is highly dependent on network connectivity. Due to this, video conference calls can consume a large amount of data. It is estimated the average video conference call consumes about 2 megabytes per second. However, video conference calls can also produce and transform data. People can exchange data through video conference calls, and this exchange of data is very valuable for businesses and schools. The ability to transfer data from one person to another instantly without being in the same room is a big reason why video conferencing is so popular. The next question has to do with privacy or security concerns related to the innovation. So while video conferencing is a great tool to conduct meetings, there are some risks related to security. If you have not secured your web conference properly, a hacker can invade and take over your web conference. Also, your video conference call can be recorded without you knowing, and this footage may be released if it gets into the wrong hands. If the footage contains sensitive information, then this could lead to negative consequences related to yourself or your business. The best thing to protect your conference call is to make sure everyone in the call is somebody you can trust, and you can also protect your call with a password and encryption. The last page on my website lists all the references that I used to research my innovation. And my most useful reference was number 4, which is right here. This website basically discussed what video conferencing is, how it works, the different types of video conferencing, and the equipment needed. So yeah, this website just contained a lot of information that was very useful to me because it had to do with my innovation topic. You may have noticed all these pictures and logos and backgrounds that I have, and this GIF. All of these I made on Pixlr, which is a website where you can edit images and create GIFs and layers. For example, my banner right here, this is one layer right here, and then the other part right here is another layer, and I just put the layers together to create the banner. So if you are looking for a website that can edit and add layers to pictures, then Pixlr is the way to go. I made this website with HTML and CSS. This is an example of one of my HTML pages. At the top is the head and the title, and then this is all my CSS, which had to do with how the website looked, and the colors, the margin, and all the buttons that I have. And then the body here had to do with all the HTML commands that I gave the computer on how to format my website and all the actual text that's in the website. For more information about my topic, click the link above to view my full website.